Boss Kitty Live. I am your host, Boss Kitty. Let's turn that down just a little bit. Hot damn, that was loud. How is everybody today? I hope you're doing great. Happy Monday. I hope you had a wonderful weekend. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's been an adventure this week. Why do I have a double person? Hold on one second. See if I can fix this. No, all better. Don't tell TK that happened. It never happened, right? It's gone, TK. Calm down. It's cool. Don't run in here. You're fine. It's gone. Gone. I don't know what to do about it. I know, it's crazy. You want me to... I can't turn this up again. TK's going to try to fix the sound for you guys. Sorry about that. Yeah, the sound... We've got sound blasted. We're not sure why it's doing what it's going to do. You guys are going to hear a pop for a second. We apologize for that. In the meantime, I'm going to drink some water real quickly. Is that better? Ooh, that's very loud now. There we go. Hello, Miriam. How are you? You love the peace and contentment I feel in this community. Oh, on dark days, you're here. Oh, thank you, Megan. Hi, Emma. Yeah, so it's... Oh, thank you, Michi. I desperately need a haircut, so you guys get little lower space buns. It's like 1995 all over again. So I had a lot of fun this weekend. And then today I was getting ready for the show when I realized that the paint in our bathroom is peeling away. And it's because underneath, when we came in, we painted everything, right? And so we painted our bathroom this lovely gray color, and it was kind of this beige color before that. And it was a latex paint, and we painted over the top of that, and then it started to peel. And what I realized is that under that layer of paint, the paint that was previously there, is an oil paint. And nobody put a primer down. And so I'm peeling up like 2 and 3 layers of different types of paint right now to this god-awful, like, actually it's this color right here, which is great for Highland Cow, but not for my bathroom wall. That's what's underneath, and it's an oil-based paint because that's what they used back in the day, right? So I have to peel all the paint up, sand everything down so it's nice and smooth, pray that I don't have to do it to my ceiling, get some primer, and then repaint my bathroom. Welcome to being a homeowner. Yeah, it's fucking great. Your daughter cut her long hair today in a bob. Does she love it? Hi, Tina. How are you? Yeah, JK. Seriously. You got louder than you thought. Sorry about that, Emily. I can definitely turn it down if you guys need me to. Let's see. Is that better? Right there. Let's see if that's any better. Saturday was a good day. You saw alpacas. Oh, I love alpacas. You got a skein of wool, and you will be making a scarf or hat with it. Baby poop yellow. Yeah, seriously. It's so great. Lead paint tasted better than oil. Yeah, I totally licked the walls, you guys. So if I die by the end of the show, now you know why. I have a boxed set announcement for you guys tonight. So if you are a patron, you've already seen this. But if you're not a patron, this is news to you. I am going to show off the brand new label, or the, not the label, but you're gonna get to see a sneak peek at some of the box set information. You guys get to see the name of the box set. So you ready? You ready for this? Okay, let's do it. There it is, right there. Boss Kitty presents the blue box. It's the blue box. It is technically the blue box set, but it is the blue box. Set 1 will be the Lords of Time, and set 2 will be Enemies and Allies. It is the set that is bigger on the inside, which is why it needs 2 box sets, right? So there you have it, is the blue box set. And we're so excited about this. Once again, this will drop on May 26th for our patrons. You guys will have an exclusive little reveal party, and then on top of that, you guys will have 48 hours to buy the set before everybody else does. And that always happens on a Friday. So you guys will have Friday evening, Saturday through Sunday evening, and then Sunday evening it'll drop for the public. You guys he's been working on the label too, and it looks pretty damn amazing. This week we will be dropping a series of options for the Patron-exclusive colorway. You guys will have this week to vote on that, and then we will choose a finalist next week on Monday, so that you guys yeah, you'll have your own colorway if you're a Patreon, if you're a patron. So if you want to be a part of that, head over to patreon.com/bosskitty and sign up today. Obviously, no, the boo box. Oh, I love it how I disappear. So yeah, really, really excited. We finally named it. Very, very exciting, actually. All sorts of stuff going on. Oh my goodness. Well, crochet, I hope that helps for sure. Out of yarn space, I need to crochet faster. If I use 8 skeins of BKDK, I can definitely justify adding another box set to the stash. There you go. I still have problems. I'm still having problems with my braces catching my lip right now. So yeah, very excited about that. And as if that were not enough stuff, we're actually going to go ahead and reveal the winner for the make-along as well. So let me get that up. We're just going to go through this real quickly. You guys thought we were actually going to work on Connor MacCow. I mean, it will happen for sure. So here are our contestants for the make-along. We're going to figure out who our winner is. I haven't actually looked yet, so this will be new to me too. So our first contestant is Allison. She made the Le Pouf. She has 11 votes, and it's a beautiful Le Pouf. I know she used a part of her Toil and Trouble box set for this, so super, super great. It matches her hair, which is fantastic. Op made one of the Hexicardis. It's gorgeous. I like that it matches your glasses. I like that you have such cool, calm colors, because I know a lot of people went really loud with this, which I'm all for as well. You got 4 votes. Goth Emo made the Skull Cardi, and she did it differently than what the pattern suggested, and we all love it. So she got 7 votes, and she made it super long. You can see the skull on the back, but she didn't give it sleeves, so it's more like a vest cardigan. It's really freaking awesome, and she's rocking it in these photos. It's just great. We've got Pumpkin, who also made a Le Pouf with 7 votes. She also used her Toil and Trouble box set, and I think that is all she used for this, which it turned out really cool. I like the way she put those colors together, and the ears are really a nice touch as well. Let's see, Loon made a Hexicardi with 4 votes. Adorable. Love the pastel colors, the purples, the pinks, the grays. It looks great. Knit and Craft knocked it out of the park. She made, I don't remember what this freaking pattern is called, and I should remember it, but I don't. But she made 4 of them. It's this beautiful, beautiful pattern. It's crocheted. You can still find it in the make-along. I haven't dropped it. I haven't taken it down yet. I'm so sure somebody will tell me what it is, but she made them in 4 different colors. She just bam, 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 bam. And she got 7 votes for those. And then she also made this cardigan. And this cardigan was a test of skill and patience for this poor woman, because she had issues with the colorway not being the same. It's not our you can kind of see it in the sleeves, but she was really clever about how she made that work. She had to adjust the pattern in a bunch of different ways, and it turned out perfection. It looks so good on Knit and Craft. And this has 13 votes. Sierra Stitch made a Hexi cardigan as well. I can make what? And it is adorable. I love the black. I love the neon. I feel like it just brings all your vibes out, and it's such a great picture. Thank you, Samantha. And you got 9 votes on that one. Bubble cardigan for Bubbles. Bubbles was the only person, I think. No, actually, Wisdom Queen did a bubble cardigan as well. It's the Stephen West one. 11 votes. It turned out so beautiful, and I know you had to redo the sleeves on this, so this was definitely a labor of love as well. And I do love that it's called the Bubble Cardigan Bubbles. Oh my goodness. Elizabeth 84, Hexicardi. These Hexicardis were by far the most popular thing people did, and they look great. They all look so different, and that's what I really love about it. I like that this one's a little longer. I like that you kind of got some greens in there with your purples and blues. 4 votes. Emma like just knocked this right out real fast towards the end, which is great. 6 votes. I am in love with the chaos here. Like, it all works so well together. You've got orange on one side, you've got multicolored yellows and greens and blues and blacks on the other side, and then something entirely different at the bottom. And it's just the neatest thing. Like, this is a statement piece. Crochet Mom also made a Hexicardi. 5 votes. Beautiful. Once again, we went pastels. Looks great. I like the white and the light baby blue with it. There's a few pictures of this one, so you guys can see there's a little gray in here as well. And then we've got this final picture right here. San Diego did not finish, but she still posted 10 votes. She wasn't able to finish the Crazy Christmas Cat again in the end, but she feels accomplished to have gotten through the color work section. This thing was intense. All those little white dudes, those are all cats, you guys. And she used Princess of Mars and then a colorway from one of our holiday colorways. And I think it's You'll Shoot Your Eye Out, Kid. I could be wrong, though. It could be Hard Candy Christmas. I don't remember. Or Hard Candy Holidays, rather. One or the other. Tasha, I busted my tail getting this completed in time. This is my first make along with you all. Oh my gosh, thank you. I just have to weave in the ends. She went with the Hexicardy, added a personal touch to the border. It looks amazing. 6 votes. Once again, those nice soft pastels. I do like what you did on the border here, like almost a picot edge. It really kind of just gives it a little bit more frill, which is really neat. And you use a totally different type of yarn, so it's soft on the edges. But that gray, that elephant gray all the way through, so good. Bonus heart for each cat, seriously. Rashana didn't finish her lay poof, but that's okay. You only have 1 sleeve left, so you're proud of what you got done. You should all be proud. 7 votes for this one. It looks like a spring painting. Like you got the grass, you got the sky, and then you've got all this beautiful like flowers up higher. I love it. I think it's really pretty. Lillian Chan, 1 more Hexicardy. Gorgeous. I haven't seen one with a lot of yellow and white in it. 5 votes. But your stitches are just so clean and crisp. JK, so faded cardigan, about 18 rows from finished. That's okay too. 7 votes here. I love that you always use these earthy tones. I think it looks beautiful. Once again, it kind of looks like a sky with the ground going on, but that blue and the brownish kind of cream color really work well together. Yarn Pirate, progress on remnants in tea time. Beautiful. 7 votes as well. I can't wait to see this is when it's finished. This color just it looks really great in crochet. I always forget that until I see it, and your stitches just look beautiful. So I believe that means Knit and Craft is our winner with 13 votes. Congratulations, my dear. I don't know if you're in here. You are in here. Knit and Craft, congratulations, you are our winner. Get a $50 gift card to BossKittyShop.com. I do need to get our subscriber gift card out tonight too as well, because I forgot to do it this weekend. So I will get yours out too. Just message me, and I think we've done this before, but just in case, message me on Discord with which email address you want me to send your gift card over to, and I'll send it right over. Yes, these gift cards will work on the box sets that are coming out, or you can use them on something else. Entirely up to you. So, wow, guys, that was awesome. So yeah, we are going to start our next make-along here in June. It is going to be a sock make-along, so I'm going to start posting socks and stuff. I'll probably also post some gloves or hats, and you can do one of each if you want, but I'm kind of just vibing towards socks. I'm thinking maybe instead of sets, we'll just do 6 months worth of socks. I know it'll take me 6 months to make a set of socks, but that way if you want to make more than 1 set of socks like Knit and Craft did with the cardigans, you're more than welcome to do that. And if it takes you 6 months to make some socks, that's fine too. No problems whatsoever. So yeah, I'll post some crocheted socks, I'll post some knitted socks, we'll post them in different weights. You get slipper socks and regular socks, and then you guys can vote for your favorites, and then we will put together 5 of each, probably, maybe not 5. I don't know. We'll put together a handful of each that you guys can choose from, and that's how that'll work out. Keep in mind that they will all be either DK weight or fingering weight, because I have to be able to make them out of Boss Kitty yarn. You never made socks, you'd love to. Emma, that's kind of what these make-alongs are about, is really just getting people to try new things that they've never tried before, because you've got a whole community that's willing to help you out with that. You know, you're not doing it on your own. You can ask questions. And the fact that we're making socks, if you've been here since our Twitch days, you know I hate making socks, so this is a big deal. I have terrible second sock syndrome, like the worst. So this will be a challenge for me. I know I didn't finish my sweater. I have a sleeve I still have to finish, but that was because the yarn is somewhere in a box. I'll find it. But I am dedicated to making a pair of socks in 6 months. I think I can make it happen. And you've not mastered a sock. Well, it's going to happen. It's going to happen. Knit socks. You're happy to help. Thank you, Knit and Craft. Your friend is house sitting for you next month. It's your custom. You make her socks. This is just serendipitous then. If you are new to the show, hello. I did not do my normal welcome. Thrilled to have you here with us. We play a little game about, 3 times during the show, once in about 1 minute, once at 7:15 and once at 7:45. 5. So our first round of Wheel of Goodies and Goof 'em Ups is coming up right now. So make sure you hit that subscribe button because you have to be a subscriber to be eligible to play. And make sure you chat it up with us. Use Alt Knots patterns. It's an amazing pattern for real. It's so easy. I absolutely intend to have her pattern up as one of the options for sure. You haven't tried socks yet. Well, see, this is something everybody can try. I'm really excited. Seriously, this last make-along that we did is the largest make-along that we've done so far in the 4 years that we've been doing this show. And by the way, I know we're not on Twitch anymore, but technically this would be our Twitch anniversary this month. 4 years doing Boss Kitty Live. So technically June will be our YouTube anniversary, but seriously, 4 years doing the show and still loving it. You have bad second sock syndrome too. You know what, Winter's Eve? This is what I'm going to say. It's a make-along for socks. If you make one sock and then you decide you don't want to make the match to that sock, make a different sock and put them together. I don't care. That's fine. As long as it's in one of those patterns. Because I hate making 2 of the same socks. But you hate wearing them and they feel icky on your feet. Maybe, Bubbles, we can come up with some ways to make it so they don't do that, because I have that problem too. I have found that using like an elastic in the rim part of the sock, like the ribbing, helps a lot. Reinforcing the toe and the heel, I hear, helps. I don't know. I don't know a lot of those tips and tricks because I don't make socks, but maybe we can learn them together. You guys, guess what time it is? Yeah! It's time for the Wheel of Goodies and Goof 'em Ups, and we have not even started on Connor MacCow. That's okay. You know, we'll get to him. It's cool. He's in no rush to be made. You're not a huge sock knitter, but you're interested in trying. Definitely want to try it out. Emma, you love your studio, by the way. Thank you. The hexagon shelf is so awesome. I want 5 on my wall now. We got this really early on in the old studio. Put it up, took it down, put it up, took it down. It just over and over again. You guys, please do remember to hit that like button as well. We need all the love that we can get. We're trying to hit those 1,000 subscribers. We're so close. I think we're like 50 away at this point. And we've kind of been teetering in that area now for, I want to say 3 months. Which is kind of sad, but that's okay. We'll get through to it. Oh, I did the winner without the legal. Hold on 1 second. I'm sorry. I did that backwards. Oh my gosh. T, I see your name on there though. Let me just double check real quickly. Boop, 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 boop. Where is it? Hold on 1 second. My apologies. I didn't know my spreadsheet wasn't up yet. T, you are not on my spreadsheet, which is fantastic. That means you are our first contestant on the Wheel of Goodies and Goof 'em Ups. So amazing. Let's get that wheel up for you, my dear. There it is, the wheel in all its glory. Behold it in all its beautiful colors. We've got blinky rolls. We've got Ravelry patterns for up to $5, Ravelry patterns for up to $10. Game over, yarn tarot, merch codes for buttons and stickers, free shipping domestic and international, adjunct animal sounds, and dad advice still. TK went to go set up his computer this weekend. This is why there's no craft hole tomorrow, by the way. It's going to happen on Thursday for our patrons. And realized he's missing an HDMI cable that he needed. So he's ordered it. It'll be here tomorrow. He'll have the computer set up. We'll have our dad jokes back, and he will be ready for our patron-exclusive craft hole Thursday the 11th instead of Tuesday the 9th. So at 11 a.m. Pacific time. Or 11:30, I think. I don't know. I'll have to double check with him. Anyway. With that said, T, I'm going to go ahead and spin this wheel for you. This is your first wheel of 2023. What? And it's a blinky roll. Oh my God, congratulations.
Congratulations, you're a winner.
Okay, you are a winner. Wheel, thank you so much. Let's get this going.
Bye.
Bye. Okay, T, I've got 3 beautiful skeins of yarn here for you, if I do say so myself. And we're going to play a little bit of blinky. Holla! Hola, Martias. Okay, so this is how this works. We've got Forest Park in Kitty Glitter. We've got Bruiser in Kitty Glitter. And then we have Clockwork in BKDK. T, if I roll a natural 20, you get to pick one of these 3 skeins of yarn, and I will mail it to you free of charge. So let's see if we can make this work this time. Blinky. Blinky, we love you. I think you're the reason I haven't hit 1,000 subscribers yet, because you've only hit natural 20 once. That looks really bad for you, and it looks really bad for me. So I'm trying to tell you that it's all on you, dude. We need a natural 20, okay? Good. Let's do this. Oh my God. That is a 16. 16 is a great number. but it's not a natural 20. Why do you hate me so much? Seriously, like my other dice roll natural 20s for me, at least every now and then. Granted, I only roll this dice like maybe once a week, so maybe that has something to do with it. Maybe I should take you to game with me and like warm you up a little bit. Anyway, T, thank you so much for playing. We really appreciate it. We appreciate you being a subscriber, and this does mean that you are eligible to play again on Wednesday, so just keep that in mind. You guys, I think it's time to work on our Highland Cow. Kitty Glitter Chef's Kiss up. Oh, thank you, Coco. I know Blinky's the freaking worst these days. Hi, Megan. How are you? We're up 2 subscribers from last week, though. Baby steps. Yeah. Okay. So I have no freaking clue where we left off on this thing. I got to figure that out. So let's take a look. I know a lot of people will like mark where they left off, and I should probably do that, but I'm a lazy person and I don't like to do that. So what I'm going to do, this is my trick, is that I'm going to come through and I'm going to count the rows that have loops on them. So there's 1 row here. There's 1 row here. It's 3. We've got 4. We've got 5, 6. Nope, that's the same row. 5, 6, I think 7. I think I've done 7 rows of loop-de-loops, and I have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15 stitches. So let's see here. Oh my goodness. I haven't done this yet. Last thing we did was knit 2, L1, knit 2, well, maybe not the last thing we did. Knit 1, L1 7 times. I think that's what we did last. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That is the last thing we did. So I left off at knit 1, L1 7 times right here, which means I'm going to go ahead and put eyeballs on now. Well, I'm going to put where the eyeballs will be. So we're going to do L2, L1, and then knit 3. And the 3rd stitch in there will have our eyeball on it. The first eyeball. You miss Mittens. Tina, I miss Mittens too. We should probably find him. I gave him a box for home and I haven't seen him since. So we'll see what happens. See if I can find him. Taking a field trip to late week episodes? Oh, not right now. I don't, but we should. You love Blinky. If it weren't for Blinky Rolls, I would never gotten to hold any BK yarn. Oh my gosh. You want a sweater and bruiser? Sweaters and bruiser, so good. Okay, so it's knit 2, and then we're going to do an L1. That's where this comes forward like so. And remember, if you were here on Friday, oh my gosh, if you were here on Friday, basically, we're going to use this guy right down here as our guide, right? Bring it back up here. And these things feel so large when I do this. Then we come behind it, hold our stitch, bring it through, and then bring this through. And just like that, I think that that's actually a little too big. So maybe I went a little too much. Hold on. Ugh. This is what happens, you guys, when you're like, oh, I know what I'm doing. I don't actually know what I'm doing is what I'm trying to say to people. I don't know where my measuring tape went. That would be really helpful right now. So I guess we're just going to wing it because I didn't bring another one in here with me, but that's okay. You know what? I'll look at these ones. I'll just go boop and boop. And this one is like boop and boop. Yeah, it's fine. It looks good. So anyway, now we're going to do knit 3, 1, 2, and it's on this new stitch right here that my progress marker goes onto. And it goes legit onto the stitch. So we're just going to slide this guy right there. Hello, eyeball. And then we're going to go ahead and take a look at this. Oh yeah, and we're going to do number 3. L1. Okay. Like so. Bring this down. Blah, 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 blah. Like so. Bring this to the back. These loops, man, they're going to get the best of me one of these days. But they look good. That's all that matters. And then we're going to do, so knit 1, L1, knit 3. We're going to do the same thing. 1, 2. This is where that stitch marker goes. And Princess of Mars. Oh, crochet. That would be beautiful. I have a sweater I did in Victoria and Rupert. That was this was a long time ago, but that was the sweater I did in my undertone, in one of my undertone colors. And I really loved it. It was not for me. It's a display piece. I use it all the time. And I get compliments on it all the time when it's on display. Then one more stitch. L1 knit 2. What? That means I screwed up somewhere. Hold on. Knit 2, L1 knit 3. L1 knit 1, L1 knit 3. Oh, I did screw up. This eye is supposed to be way over here. Oopsies. That's fine. We'll fix it. So we'll just take this guy off. He doesn't need to be here. Let go. So we L1 knit 1, knit 1, L1 knit 1. Bring this down like this. Wonderful. Up like so. And then through the back. And then like that. That should be good. And then it's L1 knit 1, L1 knit 3. And now we'll put that on there. 1, 2, 3. And it's this middle one where we're going to put this progress marker. You guys know what the difference between a progress marker and a stitch marker is? Not a pun, by the way. So a stitch marker generally goes on the needle and it moves with me, right? So I don't think I have any out right now. Let me see if I have one. Oh, biscuit across the board. Where the hell did I do with all my stuff, you guys? I don't have one. So stitch markers don't open up like this. They are just a loop that go, I mean, you can use a progress marker this way too, but they go on the needle. And so it moves with me, right? Like if I put one here, then it would always be between these 3 stitches and these 3 stitches. And when I'm done with it, like when I come to it, I would slide it over and then I'd do these last 3 stitches. And they are used as bookmarks, basically. What you're using those for is to say, oh, I'm at the last 3 stitches in my row, or this is where I start my cable, right? And it's a continuous thing that follows you on your needles as you move up. Progress markers, which are used frequently in crochet, are a little bit different. They are also bookmarks, but they bookmark a spot on your actual fabric, the thing you're crocheting or knitting. So for these right here, these progress markers are being put here to tell me that this denotes where the eyes are going to go. They don't need to follow me on my needles up higher. They're going to stay right here. And they are put directly on the yarn instead of on the needle. You just watched Rupert and Repo the Genetic Opera. How did you feel about that movie? I'm doing great. My braces are being a pain in the butt, but that's okay. You do spy cerulean orchid progress markers. Markers like crochet. Yes, that's exactly what they are, Miriam. Okay, so we've done that. L1 knit 2. Okay, bring this to the forefront. That one is very short. Bring this down here like so. Bloop, bloop. And then we'll just, if you weren't here on Friday, this is our Highland cow, and I'll show him off here in a second. We've named him Connor MacCow, and there can be only one. If I have another one in here, they're going to have to like fight, and since they've already lost their heads, it would be a very awkward fight. This feels so much longer than the other ones were. That's okay, I don't mind. It'll just mean that his eyes get covered a little bit. It'll be super cute. You loved it? Yeah, it's so bad that it's good. I saw it. So the director and the guy that does the Gravedigger, I think he helped write it. But they promoted it themselves. They kind of did what like Kevin Smith did with his last few movies, and they just went across the country and they did release parties at different theaters. And so the theater that I used to do Rocky Horror at, the Clinton Street, they had a release party, and I went with some friends. And it was terrible, but it was good terrible. It was a lot of fun, very gory. Anthony Stewart Head was great. And yeah, it was a ton of fun. And then the theater started doing a shadow cast for it, which, you know, that's cool too. You missed Free Comic Book Day. That's okay, Roxanne, so did I. Did any of you guys get out there to go to Free Comic Book Day? You're making your own Zodiac progress markers. Oh, I bet those will be beautiful. So many puns. You have the movie on your list. Moof Loof. I know, I want to change the song to Moosters or Masters of the Moosterverse. But now I want to change it to Moosters of the Moosterverse, but that's too many moos. I think Masters of the Moosterverse is best. You have to go, but it was nice to meet all of you. Hope you can join the next live. Emma, I hope that you're here as well. Oh my gosh, it was so good to meet you. We're here on Wednesdays and Mondays at 6:30 p.m. Pacific time, so hang out with us at any point. Sometimes we do random shows on Fridays. It doesn't happen very often. But once again, thank you for being here. We're really glad to have you as part of the Boss Kitty family. Mwah. Have a great night. You love that movie. Lots of goodies for Free Comic Book Day. It was so much fun. Oh, I'm glad to hear that. You made baked ziti for dinner. You forgot pictures. That's okay. I've got to make some baked ziti. No work. You also do not cope with crowds. I'm not a huge crowd person either. I used to be when I was younger. Like, I loved crowds. And then I would go to things and I'm like, nope, this is not good. I'm going to punch somebody emotionally in my heart. Yeah, crowds are a lot. And comic book crowds in general are very intense, right? So I get that. Okay, so we've got our eyeball. It even looks like little eyeballs, you guys. It's so cute. Look at Connor. He's so sweet. Which set are you going for? That's a great question. What set are you going for? Because we've got two. In case you're wondering what she's talking about, the boxed set. The Doctor Who box set, also known as, let me get it up. This bad boy right here. The blue box set. And we have two sets. They're bigger on the inside. It's so big that we had to have two sets. We've got one that are the Lords of Time. There will be 5 Cat's Cradle skeins of yarn that are all based off different doctors or renditions of the Doctor. And then we will have a kitty glitter skein that will be just one Doctor. Don't ask me which one, because TK and I have not had that fight yet. Come here. Come on, you know it's true. And then set 2 is Enemies and Allies, and that will be exactly what it sounds like. It's going to be some of the Doctor's greatest enemies and some of his best allies and companions. So you're talking 10 skeins across the board. 8 of them will be Cat's Cradle. 2 of them will be Kitty Glitter. If you're a patron, there will be a patron-exclusive colorway in Kitty Glitter for you as well. The sets will go for $150 each. If you buy both of them, you get them for $275, which is a steal. And then, if you're a patron, you get that additional skein of Kitty Glitter for $20 additional onto your box set. And you can get 1 per set that you buy. So that's how that's going to work. So much information all at once. That's okay. I can never smell. You want the box set so bad. The yarns will be delectable. I see what you did there. But I need my noise thing back that goes burp, 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 burp. You want the Lords of Time box set? Yeah. That's going to be, no. I went burp, 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 burp. Does that sound like you? It does now. Actually, if you brought me coffee, you would be my Time Lord. AKA Peter Capaldi. You drank all the coffee? Get out of here. You want to see Renfield So Bad in Need of Pizza and Movie Night? I think it's available on stream now, right? It's like $20. I got TK to watch the Dungeons and Dragons movie this last week, and I think we watched it on Friday after the show, actually. He really enjoyed it. He said it reminded him of movies that he watched when he was a kid in the 80s. I'm like, yeah, that's exactly what it's supposed to be. Okay, you've been saving for it. Excellent. Let's see what we're supposed to do next. So next is a knit 1 L1 7 times across. I think we've already done that once before. It sounds like we're doing it again. Knit 1. Oh, no. It's a knit 1. Knit front back first. What? No. Knit 1 L1 7 times and then knit 1. 1 L1 7 times and knit 1. Okay, yeah, it's cool. I guess that's what we're doing. So we're just going to come here, and then we'll do an L1 right here. You guys know how this goes. Same old, same old. There we go. And then we're going to slide this guy right over here. So if you're wondering what the heck I'm doing, and that loop is much smaller than the other. There, I yanked on it a little bit. I'm making little loops to make the hair for my Highland cow. And I did say I would show you guys a picture, and then I promptly did not show you a picture because I'm the worst. So give me 1 second, and we'll get that picture out for you guys. Okay. So this is what we're making right here. It's a little Highland cow dude. We're not making this one. This is the small version. We are making this guy right here. So right now we're working on his head, right? Like we've made his eyes. There they are right there. Here's his eyes right there. So we're working on this upper part of his head right now. It was so much fun, Miss Monster. I loved it. I think it would have been terrible if they had taken themselves too seriously and tried to make like this epic movie like they tried to do in the early 2000s. Like, it was terrible. Whereas, you know, just being like, yeah, this is a movie for people who enjoy to roll dice and want a basic adventure where you can smile and laugh and have a good time. Like, the storyline is not going to surprise you. There's no big grand twist in it anywhere. Very hot. But TK said yeah, he felt like he was 15 watching a movie in the theater, and then it was one of those movies that he would have adored when he was a teenager and then continued to love as an adult just because of the nostalgia. You really enjoyed it, didn't you? It's not supposed to be, right? Do you think that if it had been the greatest movie you ever saw, you would have enjoyed it as much as a D&D movie? No, right? You're doing like, it's a great movie, but why are you wasting a great movie on a D&D movie? All the fun of a good game. Exactly. Hi, Marisa. How are you? Highland cows are the cutest little emo cows. They are. Oh my gosh. This one in particular. I didn't know how much I needed a Highland cow in my life until I saw this pattern, and I was like, I need it. And this company, they make Sincerely Louise, they make all sorts of little knitted heads to go on your wall. They make unicorns, they make dinosaurs, they make cows, they make rams, they make sheep. I mean, all over the place. It's so great. You're gonna watch it with your kids. You think they'll love it. How old are your kids? I'm all for it. Like, they will absolutely love it. I will say, if they're a little younger, there's no gore really, but the bad guy is kind of scary. Would you agree with that? There's some scary scenes. The mimic is a little scary. But no, I'm thinking her that's why I asked how old. I'm thinking her I don't know what you would call him, but the big bad that was behind the bad, if you will. Especially that scene with when it's coming out of the wall. I think, yeah, 10 and up would probably be fine. That's just my personal opinion. Obviously, you know your children way better than anybody else would. So if you've gotten a mature 8-year-old, they'll be fine. But there are some scenes that are just a teeny tiny bit scary, but not like super scary, gonna have nightmares. And you had so much fun watching it with your son. I'm so glad to hear this and loved it. Perfect. Oh, that makes me so happy. I hope that this gets kids into D&D too. I've been playing D&D since I was like 7. My dad put together a campaign for me and my brother and some of our cousins, and none of the others really cared. I was very excited about it and stuck with it. And I love it. I think kids should play it. It helps to create, you know, it creates a great space for them to read things and tell stories and use their imagination, and it's a safe place for them to be with friends and to meet new people. You may need a yarn dinosaur. Perfect. You haven't crocheted a few dinosaurs. You've crocheted a few dinosaurs for your 4-year-old cousin and love dinos. Love it, Marie. That's fantastic. Okay, we're gonna do another one right here, like so. Excellent. Pop that guy right there. This looks amazing. Look at his little eyes. You can barely see them because he's so furry. Oh, cute. Okay, where are we? You guys have a little under 50. You have like 7 minutes until our next round of the Wheel of Goodies and View from Up. So make sure you're a subscriber. You have to push the subscribe button. You have to chat with me, even if all you're saying is stop talking about the D&D movie. I don't care what you say to me, as long as it's not mean. Don't be mean and make me cry, because it's very easy to make me cry. Just say something, and you will be eligible to play. So bring it, kids. Hi, Sage. You're doing a homebrew one-shot based on literature character set. Ooh, up. Oh my gosh, you guys. I found this really cool game at Guardian Games, which is a very large game shop in Portland. And it's... I don't know the gaming system. I have to look into it to see if it's any good, because I'm very picky about my gaming systems. But it's based off Nordic folklore. And then there are expansions that are based off like British folklore and so on and so forth. It looks so cool. The art's really neat. The concept is really neat. I found 3 books. TK's like, do you want this for our anniversary? And I'm like, maybe, yes, possibly. He always gets me D&D or gaming books for gifts, and I love it. It's great. A dino museum? What? You love my cat ears, Samantha? Thank you. Your weekends are all D&D. Your husband and his buddies have been on a campaign for the last 1.5 years on Sunday. So... on the Battenberg blanket, I am not. Oh, that's because Sage threw up the project. I am not working on Battenberg. Yeah. Sorry about that, Sage Fitch. I am actually working on this Highland cow right here. His name is Connor MacCow. And he is the Highlander. Right here. We're working on his eyes at the moment and his nose. So this section right here. Sorry about that. We haven't updated that a little bit. Thank you, Trina. So Emily, I game almost every weekend. TK does not game with me. I like this weekend I'm gaming remotely so I can spend some time with him because I do love his little adorable face. But I have a game on Saturday that I play that's 5th edition, and then I have a Savage Worlds game that I play with the same group on Sunday. And one is fantasy, heavy fantasy, and the other one is more modern. It takes place in the late 90s, and it's kind of a cross between Veronica Mars and Buffy the Vampire Slayer. You love the cow so much. Thank you. Nightbot is super wrong. But it's my fault that Nightbot was super wrong. Right? Usually computer errors are human errors. Let's be honest. I can own that one up. Own to that one. Okay. Bring this over. These loop-de-loops are getting a little easier as I go along. Wish I could get into D&D, but I don't know how to get into a group or how I would even start to look. Loon, so I would check your local gaming store. A lot of the time they've got groups there that are looking for new people. You can also check on Facebook. There are a lot of really great groups. I wouldn't say a lot, actually. There are a handful of really great groups that are very open and supportive, and a lot of the time they're looking for new players. And in this day and age, you know, post-pandemic, one of the good things that came out of that is that people have learned how to use Zoom, and they've learned how to use all of these digital options for gaming. So you've got Roll20, and you've got God, I don't remember what it's called that we used. TK, I'll remember. But you've got these systems where you can have maps online. Everybody can see them. You don't have to be in the same city. You don't have to be in the same state. You don't even have to be in the same country. Time zones kind of make it a little hard sometimes because, you know, getting people to be able to get together at the same time makes it a little difficult. But, I mean, that's how I gamed all through the pandemic with my friends, was we gamed online. And that's what we're doing this weekend so that I don't have to drive all the way out to Portland. So yeah, definitely there are options out there. You just got to search for them, and I recommend it. Discord is a great place to look for those things as well. You guys got 2 minutes. Foundry, thank you. Your library has a D&D group. So we did a boss battle one year for our Twitchiversary, actually. It was pretty damn epic. And TK, can we find that particular episode and release that either to patrons or as extra content on YouTube for our viewers? Because I think they'd get a kick out of that. Basically what it was a battle royale, but it was D&D style. So we had a group of people that they won their entry in, basically, and they created a 5th edition character that was a certain level. I think it was like level 5, and we helped them create those on D&D Beyond. Then we uploaded those into Foundry. We put everybody in a what? The boss battle episode. Yeah, so if they want to watch 5 hours of boss battle, we can tell them. Just want to drop that. I think that'd be great. You don't think so? They don't have to watch the whole thing. If they decide they want to stop at 2 hours, they stop at 2 hours. If they want to fast forward to the end, that's their choice, isn't it? Anyway, we basically created this map. TK created this map. For patrons or just on YouTube, just drop it. Whatever you want to do. I just think it would be neat content to show people. So TK created this really cool interactive map. We didn't show it to anybody. We randomly dropped the PCs on there, and then they had to fight to the death. Did Sage Sage Fitz, you won, didn't you? I think it was you that won. You were a thief or something. You were a rogue, and if it was Sage Fitz, whoever won basically just hid and would pop out and shoot and then hide again, which is what a rogue is supposed to do. But it was pretty epic. TK thought it was going to last like 2 hours. It was a 5-hour battle, and you were able to drop goodies in to give to the players, kind of like Hunger Games, right? So you could donate bits, and we would take good things and bad things and pop them in on different places where people could grab. Maybe it was a health potion, or maybe it was poison, or whatever it was, a trap, whatever. But it was really cool. You came in second. That's what it was. Yeah, and I think we they did get super brutal. I announced, like, I kind of DM'd it. TK kind of did the mechanical DMing part of it though, and then we did, like, he was like the announcer, and it was really funny because at one point our hit point count was off, and so I was like, he's like, they're down to 4 hit points, and I'm like, that's not true, and I had to run to the other room. It was like, they're down to 14 hit points. Get it right. Like, we had to get our stories straight, and it was a lot of fun. So maybe he can release that for patrons, because I know we've released some old content. It is 5 hours, but obviously you can fast forward through it if you don't want to watch the whole thing. Totally up to you. As I sit here and jibber jabber, well past wheel time, I'm aware, Samantha. Here we go. Thank you, Hippo Monkey. Yeah, he's a pretty clever dude. It is time for the Wheel of Goodies and Goof 'em Ups. Let's hop on over to our keyboard. You would watch a 5-hour show. It flew by. It was a big deal in Boss Battle. Getting around was tough. It was. Oh my gosh. Like, he put so much time and energy into it. And if you've never played in Foundry before, I've never DM'd in Foundry. I use Roll20. It's much easier for me. I'm more of a theater of the mind person, but it's amazing, and it's very interactive, and there's like explosions that go. It's really cool. Anyway, maybe even if we drop that for patrons, maybe I'll show a bit or two about it here. Watch myself die again. I really want to do it again. I'll have Boss Battle up for patrons for now, sometime after the show tonight. Woohoo! The winner is JK Knits. I think that you are still on the no-win list. You are. Nightbot loves you, though. Okay, so JK just won, I think, last week. So we're going to pick a different winner, but we still love you, JK. Let's see. It's nice background stuff. You would watch it for sure. I kind of want to rewatch it, all knowing I can't win. Come here so I can give you your winning kiss. Yeah, come here so I can give you your winning kiss. Congratulations. Winter's Eve, congratulations. You are our second contestant on the Wheel of Goodies and Goof 'em Ups. Oh, you can have that. Let's get you that wheel up. There is our beautiful flippin' wheel. So lovely. Wheel, I'm not even gonna go through it. These people know what the hell's going on. I'm just gonna spin. Oh my god. Hot damn. I feel like there's a theme
Congratulations,
going.
you're a winner!
It's because of all this D&D talk tonight. Okay, Winter's Eve. She's right. You are a winner. Or Kitty's right. You are a winner. We'll get out of here. Bye. You're a winner of Blinky. Okay, so this is the way this works, my dear. I'm gonna roll Blinky. Hopefully it'll roll a natural 20. That's what we're going for right now. And if you get a natural 20, if I roll you a natural 20, you get to pick one of these beautiful skeins of yarn that I will send to you free of charge, including shipping and handling. We have Forest Park and Bruiser, both in Cat's Cradle. Look how sparkly these are, you guys. They're delicious. And then we have BKDK Clockwork. Sorry, words are hard. And it's very, very squishy. So just got to get that D20. Natural World 20. It had the big epic thing on there, and it was in May because it was for our Twitch anniversary. If that helps. That is a 12.
Game over.
Oh, weird. We might not have Boss Battle. We'll have to check. Oh, I wonder if it's on the old hard drive. I hope not. Unfortunately, 12 is not a 20, but Winter's Eve, thank you so much for being a subscriber. It does mean that you don't have to go on the list. You can play again as of Wednesday. We'll search for boss battle and see if we can find it. If we can't find it, maybe we just have to do another boss battle, TK. Oh, he just walked right out when I said that. Boss battle was, it took a lot, you guys. It was hard. It took months and months and months. It took months of planning. It took him bringing my friends that I game with into Foundry so that we could test it. There's a whole lot going on there. Boo, Blinky, blue! Okay, you guys, I really want to get back to this cow, but unfortunately,
It's
not
time to
unfortunately.
stretch.
So, bad Blinky. Oh, yeah, it is stretch time, my kittens. We're gonna do it. We're gonna stretch out our beautiful limbs because we love ourselves and we want to take care of ourselves. My shirt is so big. TK got me this brand new shirt. It's got Ramblin' Rod on it. You can't see that, but that's who's peeking out of my boob right now. And it's very large. So I'm hoping it shrinks up a little bit, but still, it's very comfy. So we're going to take one hand, we're going to extend it across, and bring it across our body like so. And just pull. You can see my bicep is actually getting better, which is really great. He's definitely not coming back. Hello to you, Marie, and to Wednesday. Just stretch real nice. Really want to get that stretch across your shoulder and your arm and your back a little bit. And we're going to take our other hand and we're going to do the same thing. Like, oh, I don't know if you guys heard that, but my shoulder just popped. It felt real good. And that's not even the shoulder that hurts. I'm having some sharp pain in this shoulder, actually. So just stretch it out. Extend your arm as far as you can. Yeah, I'm actually gonna do this one more time and see if I can make that one pop too. It's not gonna happen. Nope, it's not gonna happen. That's okay though. And then we're gonna rotate our shoulders a little bit, just because I'm having some shoulder pain these days. You like the way you roll? I agree, Brittany. That's the way to do it. Okay, and then kind of roll your neck a little bit. All the crunchies in your neck, because they're there. Trust me. Go the other way. When you roll your neck though, make sure you still have a string on the top of your head. You can bring your head down like this, but you don't want the string to go slack. Like you want it to keep you pulled up. So you want to stay straight. You're just rolling your neck. You don't want to go like this. That's not good for your back. It's not good for the rest of your body. Okay. You told your chiropractor you do the stretching on the stream. He said she's smart. Oh, Tina, that makes me happy. I'm debating seeing a chiropractor. I'm very afraid of it, though. Okay, so we're going to take our chin, and we're just going to turn it one way, like so. You should feel it stretch right along the back of your neck and into your shoulders. And I like to use my hand to just gently press on my chin to get it as far as I can. If you breathe in, and then exhale, on that exhale, you should be able to go a little further. Now we're going to do the other side. So bring it across like so. Ooh, like so. Just like that. Feels so good, you guys. You guys can thank Wisdom Queen for our stretches. She was the one, she is a masseuse, and she insisted, she said, you really need to do stretches when you do the show because other people are working with you, and it's important that they stretch, but it's important that you stretch too because you do this all day long. She's right, it really does help. It's going to help your tension, it's going to help your mood, it helps everything. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and stretch our forearm right here, right? We're going to pull our hand forward, and we're going to pull on our fingers, and you're just stretching those tendons, and it feels, seriously, this feels so good. It's my favorite. Is the bill, but that part is covered for me. Thank you, state job. I don't know about other states. The state does not pay like crazy bonbon amazing pay, and that is okay because the benefits are amazing. You know, the benefits are amazing for both me and TK, which I'm very, very thankful for. That is the only reason I've got a mouthful of tin, you guys. Okay, yeah. I'm going to be prepared this time, Brittany. I love it. Okay, so now you're going to take your elbow, put it on the table, flop your hand forward. We're going to just gently press on the back of your hand. You're just stretching your wrist right here. That's all you're doing. You're just stretching out your wrist. Because you work it a lot, right? Like you're crocheting, you're weaving, you're knitting, you're spinning, you're flipping people off. That takes your wrist too, by the way. You're typing, whatever it is you're doing. If you work and you type, if you do type-based D&D and it's like speed-based, which I used to do in high school all the time, There's that. If you like to write fanfic, that takes a lot of typing. If you just like to use your remote all day long, that takes some work with your fingers and your hands too. There's not a lot that you do in the world where your hands are not involved, which means your wrists are not involved, which means your arms are not involved. They're very, very under appreciated. So let's take care of them. And in that same vein, we're going to pull our hand forward. So I'm taking my thumb and putting it right here, taking the other part of my hand and putting it right here, and I'm just pulling it forward towards my face. Attending a yoga class, and it's been the best thing. Oh my gosh, yoga is great. Now we're going to do the other one. Same thing, like so. Oh yeah. You pop so much when you stretch. You can't stretch and type. Hey, it means you got to stop typing for a second, right? This should be the quietest part of the show. Truthfully, I'm fine with that. State and federal benefits are great. You work for the federal government. You know about state, but Fed has 12 weeks paid maternity and paternity leave. More progressive than most U.S. companies. I would have to look because I have not and don't plan on having little nublins, so I've never really looked into that part of it. But I know that their leave is pretty damn good for like bereavement and things like that. So I imagine for maternity leave it is as well. And I do know that it also does back to back, like with different kids, so they don't question that or blink at that at all. Okay, let's just roll our wrists and go the other way. And now we're gonna work on our fingers because they are just as important in this situation, right? So you splay your fingers out like so. Start with our thumbs, and we're just going to rotate them like so. And you're just kind of oiling them up. You're moving them around. You're getting your joints to work. Then we're going to go the other way. And then we'll do our pointer fingers. You stretch your hands at lunch with your ASL school interpreter. Oh my gosh, that's amazing, Hippo Monkey. I don't even think about that. I bet that they have to do hand stretches all the time because of what they're doing. Hardcore Tamagotchi. Oh my god, Tamagotchis. Dow has 16 weeks paternal leave. That's phenomenal. Well, I stretched my tummy out with some delicious food. I had a protein shake for dinner. I did not have time to make dinner. It was good. It's a little Premier protein caramel shake that I put in like some cold brew coffee. It's pretty delicious. And it keeps me full. Like I'm not promoting not eating a meal, but on Mondays and Wednesdays, that works really well for me. Okay, and then we're just gonna wiggle it all out. Pop your knuckles if you want to. La, 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 la. Adjust your rings because they keep moving around. And now let's get back to our cow. Look, you guys, he's got a face. Moo! Okay, we're on the pearl side. Only company that worked for the paternity pay offered 6 weeks but laid me off. What? Elizabeth, that is bullshit. I am so sorry. Yeah. Someday, hopefully, it will be a thing where they have to give maternity leave. I am a big fan of that idea. For maternity and paternity, I think dads should get time off too. I think it's really important. Your new company has summer hours, Friday afternoons off Memorial Day through Labor Day if you're caught up on work. That is amazing, Yarn Pirate. I need to talk to the state about that and be like, hey, we need to do this, please, now, immediately. It's hard to work in the summer, right? It's like so pretty out. You're like, I just want to go play. He is so fluffy, you guys. I know, he's just so cute. He's the cutest little Connor MacCow ever. Of the clan MacCow. Still, dumbass movie. I love you all. It's a terrible movie. Okay, so we just did some stuff. Hold on. Just did row 27, 28 technically. So now we're going to knit one, knit front back, L1. So we'll start there. Knit one, and knit front back. And we're going to L1, L-ron, L1. Talked about this last week too. You know, it sounds weird saying it. Turn it back. Oops. Sometimes you're going to try to split your yarn. If you can avoid splitting yarn, I would recommend it, honestly. You're not going to like the way things lay when you do that. And then we're going to knit one, L1, like so. Con is yelling in the other room, you guys. He's demanding attention. And he howls. When he wants attention, he puts his mouse in his mouth and he howls. He has this little blue mouse that we call Mousy. he's had since he was a baby. He plays fetch with it. He's a little older now, so he doesn't really play fetch anymore, but he still plays with the mouse and still demands you give him attention when he has it. Is that a kit? It is! It is a kit. It is a kit from Sincerely Louise, and it comes with the body yarn. It comes with the snoot yarn. It comes with hair yarn. There's more body yarn right here. I think this is for the horn, too. And then it comes with stuff for the nostrils. There's some seaming stuff. I've got eyes right here. There's a tapestry hook. It's over there, but there's this really cute bag it comes with, and then it's got the polyfill in it as well. And I think it was a $50 kit was all, so it's not terrible. Kits always make me nervous though, because I'm always afraid I'm not going to have enough of the yarn because I'm a little looser knitter. We'll see how it goes. King Kong, for real. Such a demanding little shit sometimes, and I love him. It is a wonderfully bad movie. Yes. I had never watched it, I think, until last year. My DM absolutely adores it. He's like, you have to watch this movie. All of my friends that I DM or that I game with, they're all big movie buffs. And I have not, there's a lot of movies I haven't seen because my mom wasn't into movies a lot when I was a kid, so we just didn't watch them. TK is a big movie buff. So I get hit from one side or the other. I'll nonchalantly say, I haven't seen this movie. And either my friends will go off, be like, we have to watch this movie. Or TK will be like, oh my God, we have to watch this movie. Sometimes they cross streams. One of them will say it, I'll mention it to the other, like, we're watching this right now. So they, between both sides, it works out. Okay, so knit one, L1, knit front back, L1, knit front back. So we're gonna do an L1 right here. All right, press forward and down like so. I'm basically estimating these at this point. I'm not really bringing out the measuring tape, and that's okay. I mean, it's a Highland cow. His little hairs are not all going to be the same size because he's not perfectly pedicured. He's wild and free. You can't tame him. Then we're gonna knit front back, just like that. And then, so we did the knit one, knit front back, L1, knit one, L1. Did I do that? We did knit one, knit front back, L1, knit one, L1, knit front back. Yeah. And then we L1'd, and then we knit front back. And then we're gonna L1, knit one twice. One right here. Bam. Thank you so much. Like that. L1. Knit one. And we're going to do it again. L1. And another knit one right after it. And then I believe it's a knit front back. Yeah? Make sure that that's what it says. Knit from back, knit two. Perfect. And there you have it. We have finished that row. The knit from back rows are very cute. There's eyes. These will be the eyes right here. My beautiful, sweet little emo eyes. I mean, I can show you guys what it's going to look like. So it'll be like an eye right here, right? Like that. And there'll be an eye right here. Like that. Now it looks like he has little dewdrops underneath his eyes. So there you go. That's what he will look like with his eyeballs. Oh my God, he's so cute, you guys. I feel like his eyes are a little close to each other, but that's okay. Still really freaking cute. No feet, so it would be tough to get a perfect pedicure. Oh, you're right. That's true. That's not what I meant, but yes. You knew what I meant. Do you recommend steel needles that you're working with? Megan, the needles I'm working with are interchangeable needles. They are, where the hell is my needle? Not in here. They are Chaogu needles, and CHIAOGOO. They are what I swear by. They are very durable. Yes, they're steel. The clicking is nice. What's really great about this interchangeable set is that it goes from a size 2 all the way up to a size 15, and that's unheard of in interchangeables. Also, the cord on it does not kink the way as a lot of other cords do, and you can get two different types of cords that are also interchangeable. You can get the clear ones that spin, which is kind of nice, but they're not as heavy duty as the red ones, and then the red ones are very heavy duty. What's great about these, I used to have an Addy interchangeable set and I hated it. What's great about these is the join on them. So you can't even see it on here. The join is right here and it's very smooth. There is absolutely no flaw there where it jumps or your yarn wants to catch on it. And then you take a T-pin right here where that hole is, and that's how you tighten this on here, and that's how you untighten it. I'm looking to see if I have a T-pin in here. I probably don't, because why would I? You can use other things if needed, though. Like, there you go. I just used this tapestry needle. This just screws right off, like so. Come on, you can go into it. There we go. Whoa, yarn pirate! Yarn pirate, no! I don't know. It just was that Goose? Whoopsies. Let me see if I can fix this. I don't know if I can. That was amazing. Life using Chago, the sharpness is top tier. Exactly. Emily's not wrong. But they just screw right back on. Take a T-pin or whatever you got. T-pins are better because they've got a little more of a grab on them. And you just tighten it on there. And you're good to go. And their customer service is stellar. When I first got these, my number 2s had a little bit of it was not a smooth transition, and so they just sent me a new set of number 2s, no questions asked, and insisted that I keep the old ones. So that was pretty cool. So mine slightly loosen while you're working. That can happen for sure. That was pretty amazing. Goose is like, you talking about me? So I say hi. Aw. Yarn Pirate, don't worry about it. It's no big deal. Why is Google not letting me delete? It might be because she's a mod. I'm not sure. So that means I really have to trust my mods, because you guys could take over and just go nuts. Have you guys seen the random messages that Gracie used to leave in Discord all the time when TK would leave the computer open? I miss those days. No mod wars. They still show a message retracted. Crazy. You know what's really weird is that they're not. There we go. They're not going away on the other screen, because I've got 2 chat screens up so I can see you guys in both monitors. Okay. So we're just gonna get these pearls done real quickly across the board, like so. Beautiful. And we'll turn this. There we are. Let's see where we are in this. So we have done rows. We are on row 31, which is a knit 1, knit front back. Okay. This is just an increase row real quickly. I think we're getting to the hair part. Where are we in time, though? Because I know these days have been flying by. Yeah, you guys have about a little under 10 minutes until our final round of Wheel of Goodies and Goof 'em Ups. So hit that subscribe button. Make sure you're chatting it up with us. Hit the like button, guys. Seriously. Our likes are like, they're like halfway from where our viewers are right now. So there's that, you know. I don't like to beg, but I will beg if you want me to, I guess. I have no shame. I have a little bit of shame. Just a little bit. So did I say knit 1, knit front back? I did say knit 1, knit front back. There we go. And then it's going to be shitballs. There we go. And then it's going to be an L1, knit 1 across to the end, basically. And then we're going to do another knit front back. Back loop. And then the reason that you do this guy over the top is because you're not only are you securing him, but you just did enough knit front back and you're not trying to increase in that section. This band Goose. I have 33 likes right now, which is a plus. So thank you for that, my loves. You guys are pretty amazing. Fantastic. Fantastic. There we go. So going back for a moment to people who play like tabletop RPGs, not necessarily just D&D, but whatever. Maybe you're a Powered by the Apocalypse person or whatever. And do any of you make playlists for your characters, or is that just me and my nerdy ass group of friends? Because we make playlists. They're long playlists, and then we have a group playlist with all the playlists on it, and it's like 20 some hours of music for each game. It's a little ridiculous. You're up to 516 stitches per row on your shawl. Oh my god, Catastrophe. That is amazing. You hit the like. Thank you, Drina. Want more BK yarn? Being responsible is no fun. I know it's the worst, Crochet. Moved her up to her bed as soon as she went for the keyboard. Girl should train up as a court reporter. Rashana, you do. Oh, thank God. It's not just me. And it's interesting because I have some characters that those playlists are super easy for me. And I have other characters that they're hard. And the best part about it is that it forces me to listen to new and different music and, like, you know, expand that because I'm looking for certain types of songs that have a certain vibe or whatever. Or because my friends have thrown stuff on there for theirs, or they recommend stuff to me for mine, which is great. I'm all for it. I love playlists for characters, I guess is what I'm trying to say. I think I have done fucked up. Let's find out though. Okay, so maybe not. No, I have not. It's just that that knit front, knit back meant that I'm in a section where my loops are going to be on the same row. They're not alternating right now, and that bugs me, and I really wish it didn't work that way, but remember, he's wild and free. It doesn't matter. Sounds like it would be a road trip playlist 20 plus. It's so I don't have my phone in here. I can't tell you how long the Spotify playlist is for either of the games I play, but I think it's one of them's 20 some odd hours and the other one's like 30 some hours. Playlists for different board games we play. I love it. Hippo, that's perfect. My Druid has a ravey dubstep playlist. Amazing. You have playlists for different parts of life, like work or driving or knitting. So my character in the game on Sunday that takes place in the 90s, her car is possessed. It's haunted by a ghost. This little goth kid ghost from the 80s. And that's how he communicates with her, is with music. So like when they're in the car and she's talking to him, he'll get snarky or something and he'll play a song. It's very funny. Those usually go on the playlist too. Okay. So we're just going to bring this down like so. Highly recommend this pattern to people. Seriously, it's a lot of fun. The loops are actually a lot of fun to make. They are kind of a pain in the butt. It's not something I would say you would do mindlessly, but it goes pretty fast. What kind of car? So it's not a car from the 90s. The game it takes place in the late 90s. The car is an 84 Toyota Corolla. And when you start the game, you have to draw a card, like from a deck of cards, to decide what issue your car has, because everybody's car has an issue. And I happened to draw the card for a haunted car, which was great. It's actually worked out really well. Good night, Casey. Thanks for stopping by. It's good to see you. I hope to see you on Wednesday. You have an everything playlist, and it is 130 hours long. Marley C, that is beautiful. I love it. Helps me get into the mindset of the character. Agreed. Craft Hole will have a playlist. Craft Hole will have a playlist, and it will be epic. You guys will love it. TK's music is all over the place. The only thing you won't find on there are show tunes. Mostly. There might be a show tune or something on there, but I highly doubt it. I don't know how we ended up together, since he does not like show tunes. Like, there's a few musicals he likes, but we've talked about it, and he's explained to me what his thing with musicals is, and I get it. I can respect it, but man, oh man, I don't know how we ended up together. I'm sure there are other reasons. Okay, so I think we're pretty darn close. This goes here like so. So. Through the back. To grandmother's house we go. And then there's our knit one. And then I think, let me double check though. Row 31. 7 times. Knit front back, knit 2. Yep. Knit front back. And knit 2. 1 and 2. Perfect. Okay, so we have extended. Oh my gosh, his eyes are hidden, you guys. It's so cute. Is the car yellow because you're getting Bumblebee vibes? No, it is a dark blue car. Lots of rust. She's poor. She doesn't have a lot of money. It was a birthday gift from her folks. It was very used. Your deep cleaning the house playlist is 10 hours of opera. I love it, Emily. I listen to George Michael when I clean the house. I don't know what it is, but there's something about the Faith album that gets me through my scrubbins. You have a bard whose playlist is nothing but show tunes for Shauna. I love you so much right now. It's fantastic. Okay, so this is actually, I think, double check something real quickly. Yeah, this is going to be perfect timing, actually. So I'm going to finish up this row, and then we'll go straight into our final round of Wheel of Goodies and Goof 'em Ups. And that is perfect timing because the next round, we're actually bringing the hair in. So this is a good place to wrap up the project for the evening. Never works out this perfectly. What happened, you guys? Okay, before I get into the final round of Wheel of Goodies and Goof 'em Ups, just one more time, I'm going to share it with you guys. Behold. You ready? Boss Kitty presents the blue boxed set. Set 1, it's the set that's bigger on the inside, sorry. Set 1 will be the Lords of Time. That's going to be 5 skeins of yarn that is inspired by different versions of the Doctor. And set 2 will be enemies and allies of the Doctor. 4 skeins of each of those will be Cat's Cradle, fingering weight yarn, and then a skein in each of those will also be kitty glitter. Each skein or each box set will be $150. If you buy both, they will be $275 for both sets. And then if you are a patron, there will be an exclusive Patreon colorway that is in kitty glitter for an additional $20 on each set. So just keep that in mind. This drops on May 26th. We're going to be revealing colorways to you guys over the weeks. We're going to be revealing the label to you guys over the weeks, but you're going to get first look at all that stuff as a patron. So just keep that in mind as well. Super excited about this. Okay, and with that, let's head on over. It's time for the Wheel of Goodies and Goof 'em Ups, my loves. Final round of the evening. Their playlist would be prog rock. Oh my gosh, Trina, yes, do it. Now you have to. There is our legal stuff. Here's our winner. I'm super excited too. Let's see. Bubble, are you on my list already? Why do I think you are? You're not. What? Bubbles, you are a final contestant tonight on the Wheel of Goodies and Goof 'em Ups. Congratulations. That's so exciting. There it is right there, my beautiful wheel. Hi, wheel. So good to people the last few times. Let's keep that up. You guys know what's on here, so I'm just going to spin so we can get to our other stuff. And so Bubbles can win whatever she's going to win. I've got a lot of Blinky tonight. We've got a $10 Ravelry card.
Congratulations, you're
pattern.
a winner!
Congratulations indeed. Katie's right. You are absolutely a winner, Bubbles. You know the drill. Just message me on Discord with your Ravelry username and what pattern you want. It's a biggin. You can have a pattern that's worth up to $10. If you want 2 $5 patterns, that's fine too. Just let me know. You just got to give me your username on Ravelry and then link those 2 patterns to me, please, or 1 pattern, whatever. But congratulations and thank you so much for being one of our subscribers. We love having you in the Boss Kitty family, don't we, Wheel? We do. Okay, Wheel, I'll see you on Wednesday.
See you later, alligator.
Okay. And we also love our patrons. I don't know if this is completely up to date. I think we might be down a patron or 2 on here. I'm not sure. I have to update it. It's been a few days since I've done that. My apologies. You too can be a patron over at patreon.com/BossKitty. Our patrons are here for us. They help make the show go. They help make the business go. They help make all the dreams come true and all the beautiful yarns happen with their extra support. And as thanks to that, we give them things like 48-hour early access to box sets. The box are like the blue box sets. We give them discounts on things. You guys get totes. You guys get free buttons. You guys get me singing idiotic songs about all 50 states. Once we hit 75 patrons, and we're very close, TK will be releasing a series of haikus. I believe the old dad jokes are going up there as well. And once we can find a boss battle too. So you guys get a lot of old stuff too, that you guys get to see the throwback stuff that other people don't get access to. You can join. Most of our goodies are for any level of patron, so $5, $10, $25, but there are some specialty things in there as well. So once again, to our patrons from us, an extra special thank you. We love you. And you too can become a patron over at patreon.com/bosskitty. This is a great time to sign up because you get to choose that patron-exclusive colorway for the box set. And then you guys get first come at those box sets. So they are going to be pre-ordered. There's so many options going on right now for that box set. And we're such a small company that I cannot afford to make a ton of them and then not have them all sell. So we'll have one of each or 4 of each or however that works out to show off. They will be pre-ordered box sets, but I'm going to have a ton of yarn on hand, and our patron orders get fulfilled before our public orders get fulfilled because that's just how it works. So you guys will get that first crack, and then afterwards we go into the public. So if you want those immediately or as quickly as possible, make sure that you are signed up as a patron before May 26th. Okay. And with that, I hear her coming.
Time to clean up.
It is time to clean up. Time for show and tell.
Yay!
Okay, we're starting off with Samantha, who's winning some money at bingo. Congratulations, Samantha. Fantastic. I love your shirt. And once again, the crochet horse. I never get tired of looking at it. It's so cool looking. Elizabeth 84 is working on the maze stitch for the stitching screen with alt knots. This is really great. I love this Meg stitch. I think it's really pretty. It pops. I think you picked the perfect color for it. The light color really brings that stitch definition out. Hi, little brat. How are you? It's so good to see you, my dear. She is the luckiest bingo winner. I agree. Crochet Mom, the Mother's Day blanket that I'm making for my mom, and a throwback pic of my blue hair that I miss. The blanket's coming along beautifully and so quickly. I hope your mom loves it. And if you miss your blue hair, you should get blue hair. It looks great on you. And it makes the blue lipstick pop. I think you should just embrace it and come back to it. You have a lovely smile, by the way. Bubbles! Freya finally gave in to Thor Snuggles this weekend. Yes! Excellent! It's all coming along. Oh, this is so good. This makes me so happy. Started my garlic cardi. 2 giant sleeves shaped like garlic bulbs seamed together. Shut your mouth. That sounds amazing. Also, this yarn is perfect for it. For all those increases. And a beer flight at my friend's new place this weekend. Oh, TK would be so jealous. He misses his beer flights. What kind of beers did you get? These look delicious. I don't even like beer, but these look like ciders. I love this bag, by the way. Draka, I'm working on making this mermaid top to a larger size by adding these shell stitches to the side panels. Just finished the sides and it's ready to join. Last photo is the Pride Mesh crop top, an alt knots pattern. This is really clever. Seriously, good job on you. I love the shell stitch. I think it's a great way to add to your already created shirt for the mermaid vibes. I think it's a great way to do it. It's going to look really cute and it's going to give it a little bit of flair. And then this is beautiful. Your Pride Mesh crop top. The yarn is perfect. I like that it's not traditional rainbow colors, that you've got pink in there and kind of a teal color, right? So it's almost like Lisa Frank rainbow. It's so good. I also really like this fabric back here. Knit and Craft. Here's the final funky arrow socks from this Sock Madness round. I'm moving on to the final team round. Congratulations. That is epic. Pentel Mate round, and the Starling I picked up at Maryland Sheep and Wool this weekend. So jealous. Oh my gosh, these things are crazy. You did a great job though. They look amazing. Look at that. It's so beautiful. Yeah, my Sparrow's a little jealous of your Starling. Now, the next one I get, when and if, will be a magpie for sure. I love my Sparrow, but this is beautiful. I'm so excited. I can't wait to see what you think of it. Megan made my first bandana, my pups being uber cute and sleeping together, and the dinner party for my daddy's 85th birthday. Super adorable. Is that in Buttons and Bravery? Your shirt, by the way, is phenomenal. And a little smirk on your face is too cute. I love it. Look at those pups being so cute together. Ugh, I love when animals love each other. And then your daddy's 85th birthday. Happy birthday to him. That looks like a lot of fun. Oh my gosh. Birthdays, man. Am I right? Emma, about an hour ago, my husband showed me a scarf and asked if I could make it. Watched a 5-minute video and learned brioche. Congratulations. That is very impressive. No idea what's going on with the sides, but my husband will be buried in this damn thing. Yeah, it's going to be real thick, too. So you're doing brioche flat then, aren't you? Hooey, girl. That is impressive. You better know how much you love him, because flat brioche is a pain in the ass. And yes, you're doing a great job. Brioche in the round, on the other hand, is much easier. If you drop a stitch with your brioche, do not freak out. There are great tutorials out there that will show you how to fix that. It is doable, so don't think that all is lost if and when you drop a stitch. But that looks amazing. I'm going to give you a heart on that one because that's fantastic. Alpaca yarn that I got from the farmer's market this past weekend. Ooh, Skittles kit. And flower coasters I made for my mom for Mother's Day. And then your silly guy. Oh, it's beautiful. I love the browns and the oranges together. And then this is lovely. I am loving knitted and crocheted plants. I just think they're the coolest thing. I mean, clearly I've got a bunch on my wall right here, right? But I just love seeing them. Oh, Floyd, what are you doing, dude? So damn cute. This cat kills me. Like, this cat does not just curl up and sleep in a ball. He's got to just, like, flay and slay everywhere. Yes, I said flay and slay. Jinxie, Saturday was concert day. Both pictures are of Against the Current and then me. Host Rainfall with frizzy hair and proud owner of merch. We were in the ADA seating, so it wasn't the best viewed seats, but if you stood up and moved slightly to the left, you had a fairly unobstructed view. If you haven't listened to them, highly recommend giving them a try. My favorite songs are Weapon and Blindfolded. I will check them out. Against the Current. I will definitely check them out. I was looking for new music for my playlists. Oh my gosh. They look pretty cool. Adorable. Oh my gosh. Your freaking glasses kill me every time. Yeah. Okay, we'll definitely check them out for sure. I'm stoked. New music's always exciting. Daddy's Little Bunny. Since we were talking about making socks, I'm sharing my Alt-Knot crochet pattern socks. The right one is the finished sock and the blue stripe is the second one. I've been working on this since Christmas time. They're so damn cute. So I will definitely be making a pair of Alt-Knot socks for sure. I'm going to do some knit ones too, but I will definitely be making a pair of Alt-Knot socks just because I have to try crocheting socks. I'm so curious. Michibi, before and after my sweet little girl, and working on my own pattern for summer contest project. Can't wait to show it off once it's done. So we'll start with the before and afters. Look at all of her beautiful hair. Oh, I bet it looks really great though. And it looks like it's just lighter. The curl in there is really nice. It looks healthy. I hope she loves it. And your top, super cute. I don't know if it's going to be a halter top or not, but it's really, really flirty. I love it. I'm really digging the V-neck tops people are making for summer. I can't wait to see it when it's complete. Dawn, the 100-day project, Granny Square, day 76, day 8 of Skull Granny Squares. Thank you for always hosting in this and hosting show and tell. Sending well wishes. Thank you, Dawn. Your skulls are coming along so well, and seriously, I do hope you make a blanket out of all of these because it's gonna look so cool. You've got all of these lovely, soft colors, and you've got these punk rock, badass skull Granny Squares that just need to like pop in there in pure chaos fashion. I love it. They look beautiful. Here, we'll get a detailed picture of them. This one is my favorite, and this one is my favorite. Goose acting like she's not notorious chat spammer. She's not sorry at all. You know what? If anybody's going to spam my chat, Goose is allowed to. It's cool. No problem. Goose, we're cool. Don't worry about it. You can tell your mom it's no big deal. You're 98% done, Cocoa Pie. Need to wash and block, but I need some help. How do I make the eyes with fingering yarn that are invisible? I need to redo the eyes. Baby shower's Friday, so I have a little time. I was going to sew on a back, but I don't have the confidence to hand sew on the fabric. So the eyes look cute on this side. You're trying to make it so that they're invisible on the back side? I guess, so I don't know how to make them invisible, but I think it's fine. But if you feel like it's super important, could you backstitch the white yarn on the back side? And just kind of like do like a mattress stitch or a chain stitch over, like just top stitch on the back side with the white yarn to cover it up. Would that work? I don't know, but that would be what I would try at least. Honestly, I don't think it looks bad the way it is. I think it's perfectly fine. The other thing you could do instead of doing a full back is you could get some white felt and cut it out and then just hand stitch little white patches over the backs where the black is rather. And that would also reinforce the polar bears for you as well. But that would be very tedious, so I don't know if that's really worth it. But it's super adorable. I love it. Miss Monster, deck pick, another Kickstarter tarot deck, close up of the enamel pen. I'm so jealous of all your tarot decks. They're so beautiful. Ooh, I love this one right here. It's a literary tarot. Loving it. That pin is really cool. Looks so good on my bed. I'm gonna have to go steal one from somebody. Catastrophe. Creamed, chard, and onions with ganache. Did I say that right? Not ganache. Noshi. Did I say noshi right? Did I get it right? I can try and see. I just worry baby hands grabbing the yarn. That's a good point, though. This looks delicious. I was telling TK the other day, I want stroganoff so bad. Guys, what a great show. Thank you so much. You're all always so supportive, so amazing and talented. We are here Mondays and Wednesdays, 6:30 p.m. Pacific time, right here in this chair every single time. I will be back this Wednesday. Either we're going to work on our cow or I'm going to spin up some bright-ass fiber. One or the other. I'm not sure yet. I haven't decided. But I hope you're here to hang out with me when we do it. Remember, we're so close to 1,000 subscribers, guys. So make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you tell everybody about it. Even if they are 2 years old and they have no fucking clue what you're talking about. I don't care. If you're a patron, remember that Thursday at 11, TK is at 11 or 11:30 a.m. Pacific time, TK will be here with Craft Hole. It's a patron-exclusive craft hole just for you beautiful, beautiful patrons out there. So don't miss it. It's a lot of fun. You'll have a blast. And then if we hit 1,000 subscribers, we can bring Patreon, or we can bring Craft Hole to everybody else as well. So if you want to check out the Craft Hole this week, though, you're going to have to go over to patreon.com/BossKitty and sign up on any level. Seriously, we don't discriminate for Craft Hole. You're good at any level. I love you guys. I hope you have a great Tuesday. I'm going to go peel some latex paint off my oil-painted bathroom and curse the night away. So until Wednesday evening, I hope you all have a wonderful time. You don't have to peel paint. And as always, happy crafting. Good night.